Anthropology, broken down to its Greek form, is anthro, meaning human, and pology, meaning study of. Therefore, anthropology is a study of humans, past and present. American anthropology has traditionally been divided into 4 fields in order to better understand the diversity in human appearance and culture. The 4 fields method was introduced by the father of American anthropology, Franz Boas, who had a PhD in physics, which he received based on his work exploring the color of water. Franz Boas divided anthropology into these 4 fields: cultural anthropology, physical anthropology, linguistic anthropology, and archaeology. To better understand what these 4 fields are all about, they are explained in detail. Generally, culture is from behavior that is learned and passed on generation to generation, though people are becoming more aware of different cultures today. However, culture is far more complex than this simple definition. Even though anthropological theorists have been attempting to define culture for quite some time, the definition remains elusive. The task of anthropology historically has been to focus on societies other than our own. Humans possess culture that makes them significantly different from our other members of the animal kingdom. Culture refers to the human behavior, symbols, beliefs, ideas, and the material objects humans make. Also may be referred to the way of life for people. Though humans have culture, they are still primates and share 99% of their genes with other members of this biological order. Other animals have systems of communication such as calls, but no other animal has the equivalent of human language. The behavior of humans is governed by cultural rules, while all other animals have patterns of behaviors that are determined by their genetic makeup. No other animal cooks its food and eats meals according to cultural rules the way humans do. Some anthropologists argue that one must constantly consider man within this larger biological context, since only then will we be able to understand how language and culture evolved in humans. In contrast, other theorists have argued that knowing the biological and evolutionary background of humans tell us nothing when we set out to study cultural behavior and languages. To them, the fact that humans are animals is simply irrelevant in the study of human cultural behavior. What are the premises with which anthropologists today investigate the culture or way of life of people, with all its variations and permutations? Each culture has an underlying logic of its own. For people from another culture, it is like looking through a looking glass at a world very different from one's own, where people behave in strange ways. People's behavior makes sense once we understand the premises by which they live. The anthropologist's task has been not to only translate cultures and their premises to make them understandable to us, but also to categorize cultures in terms of the analytical concepts developed in anthropology that permit comparison to reveal cross-cultural differences and similarities, spread of ideas through globalization. Anthropology still has a mission to perform. Participant observation is key in cultural anthropology. It is to learn more about other cultures to permit better intercultural communications so we can better understand other peoples. In turn, the anthropologists studying in this field would put themselves in the research context for a long period of time to get a full view of how certain cultures interact, solves everyday problems, and lives their lives. Physical anthropology, also known as biological anthropology, covers perhaps the widest or most diverse field of study. Physical anthropology concentrates on human biological origins, variation, and evolution. Biological anthropologists also study prehistoric people, known as bioarchaeology, primates known as primatology. A physical anthropologist studies humans as biological beings. The range of topics within the seemingly simple statement is enormous. Some physical anthropologists may focus on the morphology, size and shape of the fossilized ancestors of modern humans or on the biology and behavior of other primates, such as chimps, gorillas, or macaques. Among the physical anthropologists who study modern humans, the subjects may range from the study of high-altitude adaptations in various parts of the world to concepts of health and sickness in different cultures. Others focus more precisely on nutrition of infants and how different models of child